What's going on, guys? We are here, rooftop access in Sweet LA. You can kind of see the city behind us if it wasn't so foggy. Culmination of a 4-day event here at CIS LA. Ben, what were your thoughts, buddy?
Well, I think that everybody was surprised that there didn't seem to be nearly as many people as I think everyone expected there to be. And I don't really think that that's a critique on cryptocurrency right now. It's really just people just aren't interested. And even the price going up in June and July was not enough to get people interested in cryptocurrency again. And I'm frankly at this point not really sure what it's going to take.
Yeah, I felt like, a lot more people were there at the party last night than at the conference all day. So it kind of seemed like there's interest, but more interest in networking than there is in actually these conferences right now. I wouldn't put the lack of attendance on the actual organizers. You know, it's more so just us as a space not really having as much interest as we did last year or even earlier this year. You know?
Well, let's face facts. People that are coming to these conferences, they've been to conferences before. Yeah. Most of these people, it's not their first time going to a conference. You guys know the faces. You see at all the conferences, the conference videos, including these two great faces. Mine may be a little better than his, but that's neither here nor there. But the fact is, these are not new people. And the new people are going to come into the space when the money comes back. Because the people that go to conferences all the time, like, they actually know that you don't actually have to buy a ticket to go to the conference and do the networking. They can go to the yacht party, or they can go to Wendy's meetup if she's having a meetup. Whatever it is, they know that they can go there, and there are places they can do the networking with the same people. And the bigger speakers that are on stage, like your Tim Draper, you're not going to have a chance to network with him anyways. So I think that plays a big factor. I actually talked to a couple people at the yacht party last night that said they didn't go to the conference. They just came to LA to see the people to do networking.
Yeah, I think that's probably, that was how I got to my first conference, was I just got the hotel at the place that the conference was happening so I could meet everybody in the lobby. So that probably is going to occur more. But as far as getting more new people in the space, it's going to be what Tron's doing. You know, the adoption tour and targeting the colleges and really trying to get the education out there with a local, targeted impact. So special shout out to Tron for sponsoring us to be here. We appreciate them for sure. I'm looking forward to doing more of the Education Alliance and going to schools and colleges and speaking. So I think that'll be what helps lead to mass adoption. And then among other things, products and services. So
yeah, because I think a lot of people, if they hear that a lot of our videos now are sponsored by Tron, our talks, our trips, they're sponsored by Tron. A lot of people are like, oh, oh, great, now you're going to be shilling us Tron all the time. That's not really what Tron's about, which is very interesting. So what we're doing, we're going to these events, especially the college tour we're going to, we're not going to even be telling them like, hey, you need to buy Tron. It's about education and helping people to understand what is important about blockchain, what the role it plays in our society, and where we've really gotten to when it comes to centralization and the lack of privacy and censorship and things like that we just need a change in the world.
Yeah, I think decentralizing America is the next stop, so we're on our way.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, you guys check out our website. Should be up by the time you watch this, decentralizeamerica.com. That's a tour we're going to be going on over the next year. So big shout out to Tron once again. You guys enjoy these interviews from the yacht party last night.
Take care. Guys, Quinn here with Jason from Dragon Tech, or Dragon Wolf Tech. Is that what it is?
Right. Dragon Wolf Tech.
Dragon Wolf Tech. And plug your channel, plug your everything.
Well, I'm a journalist, reporter by trade, so I do a lot of writing on the cryptocurrency space. I recently switched over into content creation for YouTube, but I also post on BitChute, DTube, Library. I'm trying to spread it out not only on the more common channels, but also the decentralized channels too.
Cast the net wide.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you. All right, so Jason, what was your favorite takeaway from the event? I'm going to ask you actually two questions. Who was your favorite speaker, and what was your favorite takeaway from the entire event?
What was her name? Jenny. She was in Crypto Indio's
the panel?
Okay. And she was dropping F-bombs left and right. It was great. I was like, where has that been this whole time?
Right. I haven't seen like a lot of that on stage, F-bombs.
And she was real. She did.
What was she talking about?
Well, she was talking about basically when you're coming to a VC, you have to come correctly.
Sure.
You can't just say, give me money. You have to have a pitch, you have to have a story, and once they give you the money, you have to manage it properly.
Absolutely.
And, there's a lot of young people in this space, so a lot of people have never had to deal with millions of dollars. So, you get the millions of dollars, and then you want to head down to Miami.
Is this a result from the ICO boom where everybody had a bunch of money and just didn't spend it right?
Well, it's that, but it's also, I think, tech in general. Tech in general is young. The people who run the companies may be older, but the people who are the company tend to be in their 40s, 30s, 20s, right? Because coding has no age limit. Anybody can get into coding, right?
Yeah.
So anyone could potentially be the next Vitalik, right? Could be the next Jeb, right? So it's just finding that sweet spot.
All right, so if she was your favorite speaker from the event, then what's your biggest takeaway from the event? Like, what's the biggest thing you learned?
Well, that even though the market is down, the space is still thriving.
Okay.
That my biggest takeaway is when you see things like this, all these people out here.
When he says this, there's about 300 people on this boat with us right now enjoying beverages and networking.
Right. And everyone is passionate about crypto, right? Not any one particular crypto in general.
Crypto's not dead.
Crypto is not dead. Far from it.
Jason, thanks so much, buddy. Have a great trip.
Thank you.
Take care, buddy.
All right, guys, we are here with Broccoli Rob. Where did you get that name from? Broccoli? Let me guess.
Broccoli. Well, it's actually from a TV show you've probably seen. What's it called again?
Oh, is this from a show?
Yeah, it's from The Office.
Oh, from The Office.
For a second, The Office, yeah.
I do love The Office. It's a great show, but not dedicated enough.
There's a character called Broccoli Rob.
I don't remember, but I've seen all the episodes, I swear.
It's like a play on, like, Broccoli Rob is a type of broccoli, R-A-B-E. It's like a very frou-frou French kind of broccoli, which it's good, but not a lot of people know what it is.
And here we are right now. We're actually on the exact same boat that took Pam and Jim to get married, I think, at Niagara Falls. Is this correct?
I think you're right.
Yeah, I am correct. So you're actually the creator of Bitcoin and Friends, right?
That's a little generous. I'm producing the show.
Producer, okay.
I also am working with a very talented group of people, including my brother, who's the director and writer, Jake, who does the voice of Metallic and some of the other characters. We have several animators, several illustrators, voice actors, including Petey Pablo, actually. He's a rapper.
Dude, no. Are you going to act like I don't know who Petey Pablo is? I'm from ATL, okay? He's from North Kakalaki, okay? True or not true, he's from North Kakalaki.
I believe you.
It is true. Take your shirt off and whip it around your head like a helicopter.
Yes, I've heard that song.
That's Petey Pablo.
It's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
He's got some real bangers. So I wanted to ask, so you were at the first day of the Crypto Investment Summit yesterday, and we're asking everybody, this is the wrap-up party, this yacht party that we're currently on, currently not at Niagara Falls. What is the thing that you took away from the conference?
Well, I might be hated by some people, but
Oh, no, you love the honesty.
I'm becoming more and more focused myself on Bitcoin, as I believe the definite leader in terms of this race that we're in, I guess you could say. I think the vision of Bitcoin being decentralized and actually easy for people to run nodes of their own, I think that's very, very important if we want to build a financial system that isn't exactly like the one we're trying to leave, right? So decentralization is the most important principle, I believe, in this revolution. And I think Bitcoin is leading that. And I believe that we'll be able to scale for smaller payments using Lightning and other related technologies. And there's a lot of work that's going on. It's in beta right now. I'm starting to play with Lightning. I'm starting to learn about it. I'm very interested in it. It's the first technology that I've found since I read the Bitcoin white paper that really got me thinking and interested in working on engineering problems, because I've done some computer programming. I'm very interested in that field. I'm learning and growing every day and pushing myself in that direction. But it's a technology that I'm very excited about, and I think it has great potential. So
how much do they charge you to join the cult?
well,
It's Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never leave.
Well, here's the honest answer is that we really haven't received that much money from people with Bitcoin yet.
Really?
Yeah, and I think they're stingy, or they're just not paying attention, or they've already checked out because they have so much money. I mean, there are definitely some people with deep pockets who are just kind of enjoying their retirement, and that's okay. I mean, I would prefer if we would all work together. I think we can get further. So yeah, if you're a big pocket, like 1,000 Bitcoiner,
Look it up.
if you have 1,000 Bitcoins, you should send 1 Bitcoin to Bitcoin and Friends, because this show has the potential to turn Bitcoin into a household name through entertainment, and this is a valuable strategy that is used in plenty of industries. How did they sell cigarettes to children? They made nice cartoon-looking, camels and stuff, and made it attractive, right?
Well, here's the question: when?
Because it's not for children, actually. There's some swearing in the show, so that's
You want children that swear?
No, if you watch this show with your children, that's okay, as long as there's parental guidance. I think children shouldn't probably watch it by themselves. That's all I'm saying.
When will
Swearing, if that's the question, it's okay.
When will BitBoy make an appearance on the show?
Well, I have to see it first, and I'm excited to.
I can show it to you. I can show it to you big time.
I'm pumped, and I mean, maybe we could do a crossover. Maybe BitBoy can be in Bitcoin and Friends.
I actually have the same first name.
I'm open to ideas, so.
The same first name, Bit.
That's true.
That's true. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Broccoli Rob. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Guys, I'm here with Crypto Beatles.
You don't know my name. You don't even know my name.
Is it? I was trying to figure out. When I say Beatles or Crypto Beatles, is it just Beatles?
Everybody calls me Beatles.
Just Beatles.
It's Beatles.
So, what's your impression of tonight in general? We'll start with tonight on the cruise, and then we'll go into the conference.
So, I mean, as far as the conference itself,
Start with tonight first, and we'll go back to the conference.
Tonight.
How is your trip on this boat so far? This love cruise, if you will.
I just like to mess with you.
You win.
So, I mean, it's awesome, man. It's filled. I don't know if you can see the video. So, if you could take this camera and spread it across the boat, you'll see it's just packed with awesome people. So, it's amazing to see all these people that are embracing crypto. You know what I mean? Just to hang out with people that are like-minded and whatnot. It's pretty freaking cool.
Absolutely. So, CIS, what was your biggest? Who was your favorite speaker from the entire event?
So I was working most of the event. I didn't get to really see the stage too much, except when they ushered me onto it to, do my little thing and come back and then interview people, right? So, but from what I saw, Tim Draper is always is a good guy to just listen to. He's one of those permabulls that's he's just always just always in the bull market, right? Just always I'm so happy for Bitcoin. Do I agree with everything he says? No, obviously not. But, I would say that probably Tim Draper was, my favorite to hear from.
Yeah, I agree completely. His talk on the government's role in acquiring citizens and that whole free market idea, I liked a lot. So what's your biggest takeaway from the conference? And what do you think was the biggest takeaway in general or just towards mass adoption? Do you think we're getting closer? I noticed that the conference had a little bit less people than last year. What do you think about that?
All right, so there's a lot of questions in there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm sorry to overload, right?
It's okay.
Pick one and go.
It's
good.
okay. It's okay. So I've been at CIS for 2-3 years probably. Joseph, Alon, they do an amazing job. I've seen it go from 6,000 people to 4,000 people to 2,000 people to I don't know what it was this year. It seems to dwindle, but a lot of that I think has to do with just a big old freaking nut punch that just came to crypto over the past week or two with Facebook getting basically a cease and desist from 2 senators. Then you got Telegram that basically got sued by the SEC. And then you had, there was something else that just happened, got pushed back again. And so all these just like these 1, 2, 3 freaking punches and uppercuts, and it's just really hurt the crypto community. And so they're just losing interest a little bit because a lot of the people are just in it for speculation. So CIS, I think this year, Alon and Joseph do a great job. They do, but there was less people here this year, obviously. But the people that are here are the people you're going to see here in probably 2 years, when this is everybody's oh yeah, blockchain, of course, duh. Bitcoin, duh. It's amazing, awesome, of course. You're going to see those same people, there now that you see. Those are the people that you see there.
So I've had this idea that 2019 might be the year of regulation, that it really might be the year that governments come in and kind of put their foothold on this space and really kind of cement themselves as the regulating power, whether it's going to be through micro taxes like Tim Draper said, or it's through limiting, the POS side of things. It might just be a little bit where we try to stifle not we try to, but the innovation is stifled for a little bit until maybe 2020 can be the bounce back year. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see regulation this year, man. I think there's so many things that are still up in the air, and if you see what they're doing right now it's a consolidation of power, and so the government they're basically saying, hey, look, blockchain's cool if we do it, but if you're going to do it, we got to figure out exactly how we're going to control it. So I think we're probably still about a year away from like serious clarity. But what comes out of it, the phoenix, so to speak, rising, from the fire and the ashes, it's going to be pretty freaking incredible. And so I would say 2022 for most people, which is not what they want to hear. Sorry, but 2022, I would imagine, is when you're going to start seeing some like serious adoption. You're going to see clarity. You're going to see like this simple user interface that like makes sense to the world that has no idea what blockchain is.
Hey guys, I'm here with Gaston,
Yes.
aka Kung Lao. Oh my gosh, I got so much going on right now. And I would like to know, how many people have you decapitated with that hat today?
7, says Shran over here. No, I haven't. I haven't decapitated anybody yet.
That is fantastic. I'm hoping that no one gets decapitated. So listen, we've been here at Crypto Invest Summit over the last couple of days. This is the wrap-up party, the yacht party. What better party is there than a yacht party? But listen, I want to know, what's the one thing you took away from this conference this week?
I took away that Crypto Beatles is like having another camera in my face, but I did take away that price really indicates attendance, and that's really affecting the attendance of events. Not just Crypto Invest Summit, but I do see it at my events too. I'm not really getting newbies.
Are these Mortal Kombat events or no?
No, these are crypto events in Long Beach that help educate the community on what a Bitcoin and a blockchain is. And I have no idea where the camera is looking right now. Man, there is too much free alcohol on this boat. But yeah, man, you can't beat these parties. It's great to be in the community, having fun, having Robert just pop in. Yeah, I'll see him at World CryptoCon. Yeah, we'll see your interviews. You'll see me in your interviews.
So the long and the short of it is, the Bitcoin price sucks, the market is down, people aren't interested, and I just got my nipple grabbed.
You sure did get your nipple grabbed, and this is the greatest interview ever.
Oh, this is going uncut.
This is going uncut.
What's is enough? Me too.
Now I know where your son gets it from. He got me before.
So were we talking about something?
Yeah, the Bitcoin price indicates attendance to these events.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Gaston, thank you so much for your very valuable input during this really super important and very serious interview.
You're welcome.